Good night, baby. Have wonderful dreams. Heaven love you, and I love you.
Tea is good for you, even if you drink a little bit more. Just don't drink before you sleep, that's all. I don't care. I know, even if you drink 2 liters of coffee, you still sleep. Correct or not?
Yes.
I know everything. Master knows everything. It happened the same here. How would I not know? Sorry. I'm yawning not because of you, okay? Just talking about the sleepiness. Before, I never drank tea or coffee. I drink sometimes. It's just like a fashion. Just to be in with the group. Because if you are with the Chinese people, when you don't drink tea, they would think it's just like you on the football field and you don't play. So I drink sometimes, but it was always bitter to me. I don't really enjoy it much, even though they say, Master, this is the first class this year. This year, this is number 1. You know, it's awarded as number 1. Yeah, you smell it, Master. You smell it. They have like a ceremony, tea ceremony. You know that, right?
Yes.
And they have different kinds of cups. 1 cup is for you to smell it. Yeah. And then 1 cup is for you to drink.
Yes.
Right.
And it's more small to try. And they do it very professionally. It's like a ceremony. You know, you have to use this kind of thing. It's not like us in the kitchen. Your big spoon throws the big coffee inside the cup and steal quickly and run back to the office. Not like that. We don't have class. We don't have class. You go into a tea shop or a Chinese house or Taiwanese house, you don't do this kind of thing. Yeah, they have their own special tea pot. Some are bigger, some smaller. Smaller are just for 1 person. That's single teapot, just for 1 person, specializing just to enjoy this kind of high-class tea.
Yes.
The premium. Every year, in Taiwan, for example, they will have a competition. Tea tasters, they will taste the tea and they will vote which one is the best. And I have been given one of those a couple of times. That is the best. That is not for sale. You can't buy it. Only from disciples or from admirers or something. They sent it to me.
Wow.
And then they make all this very detailed ceremony with the special equipment.
Yes.
Not like your teaspoon or even soup spoon that you steer in your coffee in the morning like that. No. Okay? And not such a big mug like that either. There are cups that are just like my wrist only. And even smaller than that. And one you smell, they told me, Master, smell it. Smell it. I smelled nothing. I have never drunk tea. My father loved it. He drank tea every day, all day. I never did. And sometimes I do. But I drank a lot of chai in India. Just because I'm thirsty and I was always hungry. I told you already. It's hot there.
Yes.
And I normally didn't have much food. They just left me a big pile of dishes. Oh, I don't know how I survived there now. I think about it.
Yes.
I don't know how. And I never complained. I never thought much about it even. So I never drank tea except the chai. Chai is different.
Yes.
They have cardamom and then they have tea and black tea and they put milk and sugar in it.
Yes.
And that's different. It's easy to drink. You drink it like a soft drink.
Yes.
But the Chinese drink, you have to have glass. I did not have any. So they told me, smell it, Master. I did smell also. But I wonder if my smell is the same as their smell. So they asked me, smell good, Master? I say, good. What else would I say? And then they told me, now you drink this. So I drank. And they asked me, good? I say, good. Very sensible girl. Very polite and obedient. But I truly did not enjoy it much. Okay, it's not like disgusting or anything. I feel like I'm wasting the tea, not drinking it.
Yes.
I thought I don't deserve it. I thought I didn't deserve it because for the tea experts, tea lovers, it would be better for them.
Yes.
Yes.
Just like for the Irish, okay, they can eat rice, but if you give them a potato, they would love it more. And then with a potato, it's a potato, always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, for example, like that. Not that they don't like rice, but they don't enjoy it as much as the Chinese people do.
Right.
So if Chinese people bring a kilogram of potato and exchange for a kilogram of rice from the Irish, then both of them will be very, very happy. Best of friends. But nowadays, I drink it like an addict or something. I had to. But even then, I sleep just the same. Before, if I drank tea with them like that, sometimes, even if I drink it at noon, I won't sleep until the next night.
Wow.
Yeah, it lasts so long. I'm awake all night and very full of beans. I can move mountains and all that. The way I feel was so energetic. But nowadays, doesn't matter how much tea I drink, I still snore all the same. On the job even. I confess to you shamefully. What to do? But at least I could relax that much. After too much work, too much stress, your body just gives up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't stress with you anymore. It just lets you do stress by yourself. Your mind stresses whatever. The body just wants to sleep.
Yes.
And whatever is relaxing. So in the morning, I talk a lot. In the morning, you just take some tea. Tea is good. Coffee also. They are good in different ways. Both are okay somehow. And then you just eat a little bit of something, your favorite or not, and then go work.
Okay,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yes, Master.
And at night, try to meditate. And or sleep, depends.
Yes.
Master.
If you cannot meditate anymore and you sleep, then you just sleep. What to do? At that time, you're not in control. Okay, I know all that. Don't worry. It's okay. Even if nobody does anything or people don't do anything, and if I have a chance to nourish them, take care of them, I also cannot blame them for managing. Look at how much the government wastes on killing enemies or killing other citizens of other countries, no matter if enemy or not.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And look at how much they waste on many idiot decisions. And look at how much they waste because of disaster repairing, instead of just leading people to eat vegan, and then we don't have disasters anymore. We don't have pandemics. We don't have anything. Then we don't have to spend trillions upon trillions upon trillions of taxpayer money for nothing.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
For repairing all this damage and pandemic and whatever not, or wasting in war trillions all the time. Every week before they spend maybe they say something like 2 billion in Iraq, for example. Something like that.
Yes.
For the soldiers,
Yes.
food and lodging and everything. And how many people are starving in the world, even in America. And
Yes.
all that money just goes to waste. Not just waste, goes to harm, building one weapon more deadly than the others. Just in the mind, just to kill, to maim, to damage, to destroy people's lives and happiness and dignity and right to live in peace.
Yes.
So if anybody's lazy, doesn't want to work anything out there, or just goes to be a baker because doesn't like to work, I don't blame them either. Their harm is so minimal. They don't harm anybody. They just beg for food.
Yes, Master.
They just don't want to contribute because they feel it's useless. You work 8 to 5, and then you just pay your due, and nothing comes to you. Not much. I mean, for the average people, for the 99%.
Yeah.
They don't see much of their labor.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
The way they work so hard in every company or every job, they deserve more than that.
Right.
It's true, Master.
More than just worrying about mortgage, or more than just worry about their school fees, their kids' school fees, or their car insurance, or their wife's sickness. They have to worry all the time from morning to night.
Mm.
And they work so hard and get nothing much at the end. I mean, compared to how they work.
Yes, Master.
They should enjoy more luxurious or more relaxing or more abundant life.
Yes,
If
Master.
they don't have to pay so much tax to bomb other people or to kill babies in the womb or outside the womb.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Not just in their country, but outside countries as well. By bombing, killing, aborting. Oh my gosh, crazy race of humans. No wonder many masters don't want to talk too much to the public. Whoever comes to them, they teach, that's it. They don't want to even go out to talk, they feel useless. For me, I also feel useless. But I just still have to do my best.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
Otherwise, I just don't want to do anything.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Yeah, after all these decades, I feel like it's too fruitful. Talking to the deaf, dancing with the blind, teaching the dumb. What's all this for? After you know everything already, what for you? You still have to go back to kindergarten.
Yeah.
That make the children happy.
Mm.
And they don't even play fair with you. They don't even listen to you. They damaging themselves and even want to harm you. Not that you go to kindergarten and the children will be happy to see you or learn with you.
Yes, Master.
You have to even watch over your shoulder. Ah. Okay, my love. Any other things? Woman, men? I always say girls and boys. Forgive me. I think you're still girls and boys, a few younger. Because I feel you. You have energy, young and energetic and enthusiastic, working hard. Okay? If nothing else, then we say sayonara.
Okay,
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, buona noche, good night, Bonnie, good night, good night,
Good night, Master.
buonasera, no, buona noche. Ngủ ngon, okay. Say the tian. 再见.
Remember, God, you are divine. Have a good night. Remember, God.